On our previous episode of Onboard Lifestyle, my mom prepares an authentic Vietnamese meal for the Marina Chiapas staff to thank them for making our stay here so safe and comfortable. With no leftovers, the Basik crew started our final preparations to leave Mexico. Our first passage will be a long one, so that means we have to make sure that all of our wetted surfaces are scrubbed, clean, and smooth. Let's pick up things as the crew has a few last-minute tasks to complete before our departure.
There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right. Don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like.
Okay, we are off to do a fuel run. Our tanks are full, but we want to make sure that our jerry cans are as well. Not going to take the boat as usual. We're going to be taking our dinghy, our slightly soft dinghy. Did you not check this one?
I did. I just pumped it up. Maybe I'll bring a pump with us.
I think so.
Okay.
Always interesting. Got our new runners up. We are heading out of here in T-minus 2 days. The weather window looks fairly decent. The Papagayos is laying down for, I don't know, maybe a day or two. So we're gonna head straight for Nicaragua because it has been kind of crazy waiting for weather to get into El Salvador.
Our original plan was to go into El Salvador, and I'm bummed out that it's not going to happen. It was definitely on our bucket list.
Right. We were really looking forward to this one stop. Our friends that have gone there have said nothing but great things about the stop. So
yeah,
we've been kind of trying to time this, and it doesn't look like it's going to work out weather-wise.
we need to get out of Chiapas. We need to start moving south towards Panama. And right now, as it stands, the weather's it's like borderline good to get into El Salvador. The tides are not. The tides are high in the evening, in the dark hours. And this is one entrance you really got to pay attention to. You need to enter at a high tide during the day with a pilot boat with swells. They recommend 3 feet or less. It's going to be borderline 3 to 4s. I think we can handle that, but the tides are not cooperating, and they won't cooperate for the next 10 to 15 days.
Yeah, so I've been corresponding with Bill, who is a kind of a retired cruiser, who he and his wife Jean kind of run a small marina in Bahia del Sol as well. And there's a lot of factors in entering. So we were hoping that everything kind of fell into place for us, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. I mean, maybe 10, 15 days out from now, it's a possibility, but we just can't sit here and wait for the perfect timing. It is something that, you know, when you enter into this bar, it seems like it's not a big deal, but it really is. And
there is definitely a risk involved with heading into Del Sol.
Yeah, so, you know, it's not only the fact that it's a bar crossing, it's also very shallow, and these waves are coming from the South Pacific. So you're thinking, you know, I mean, these big rollers are coming in. This is where they surf as well. So it's usually breaking waves that are taking you in and out of this bay. So we really didn't want to have that increased risk and stress on our boat, and
that's something that everybody needs to think about before they go in there.
Yeah.
I mean, the reward is huge, the risk is there, and we've had friends that have had situations going across this bar.
And they said, again, they're so happy that they made it in there, but it was terrifying coming out. Had they known what the risks were or how severe it could be, they probably would have bypassed it and done some land travel back into El Salvador. So that might be something that we want to do. So we've decided that we're just gonna hightail it to Nicaragua.
Yep.
And maybe we'll go back there. I don't know.
Yeah,
but
who knows?
most likely not by boat.
Yeah.
So Basik is not going to be going into Bahia del Sol, and neither is this crew.
Yep. So Nicaragua, here we come.
Yeah. So we're just going to bypass that and see what Nicaragua has in store for us. Should be fun. Pretty classy tie-up, don't you think?
I like it.
Hola! While he fills you up, I think I'm going to take a little walk over to the fish market.
Sounds good.
Give me your credit card.
I got most of the provisions done, but I don't have any shrimp, and obviously you can't leave Mexico without some good old Mexican shrimp. They are sweet, they are local, and they are hauling them in right here in Chiapas, Puerto Chiapas. So Bambo said that, who runs the marina, he said, go get them now because they're super fresh and pretty big and a decent price too. So I'm gonna go check it out and get maybe a kilo before we head to Nicaragua. I think I got here early enough. This is all fresh, frozen. They kind of bring it off the trucks over there, or sorry, off the ships over here. They process it at this plant. They bring some over here for the locals and some of us tourists. So I got a kilo of the medium, which is really funny because they're pretty large, but to them it's medium. All right, got my kilo of shrimp, and now I'm going back to check on Teal, make sure that he's all done and ready. It's always nice to do a quick shop and get back and finish last minute stuff that you gotta do before departure. I gotta get all my paperwork done, going to the port captain tomorrow, and then after that we can head out. Seems like there's always something, but we tend to get it all done at the 11th hour, of course, because I mean, it wouldn't be fun to be too prepared, right? I think I came just in time, huh?
2,900 pesos worth.
Ooh, it's kind of steep.
He's going to add this to our bill and run the credit card ones.
So, 123 liters.
Yep, that's about...
At 23.69 pesos a liter.
About 165 US. Here, run that over to him and I'll start lugging these down.
Careful with the arm.
I am.
So what happens is here in Mexico, especially on the docks, is you get your bill and then you go over to the building and pay it there, not at the pump. I think it's just security reasons of something, but yeah, they don't take any cash or cards or anything there. Okay, all paid up. It was about a little bit over 3,000 pesos. And I think we picked up, I don't know, 36 gallons of diesel and 5 gallons of gasoline. So I think we are about ready. Anything else I forgot? I'll probably forget something. I do that sometimes. Hey, you're all set?
We are all set.
And heavy. But in light of everything that's happened in Panama, and we're heading that way, we want to be sure that we're full.
You get your shrimp?
I got my shrimp.
Yeah, be careful.
Alright,
Are you warm enough?
it's hot. So let's go.
I'm all packed in here. I took the seat out.
I know. but it gives us more room. Why don't you try to push it forward?
I think I'll just get comfortable right here. There we go.
Yeah, that doesn't look good. Yeah,
Yes. Starting to go.
Starting?
Well, I mean, I think we can get about an hour of air out of this thing. But that's all we need. Pump it up, run to the beach, pump it up, go back to the boat. At least we're floating.
Okay, T-minus how many hours?
Oh.
We are officially checked out of Mexico, paperwork-wise, and we are going to do a final check first thing in the morning
Like
with
18 hours, something like that.
With the military guys. Teal's going to do a quick dive to make sure that the props are nice and clean, and our vet is coming as we speak to do the final documentation and his final shots. I was a bad mom and realized that he is behind on one set of shots, and so luckily Dr. Ronell is going to do a house visit or a boat visit and get that done. Also, he's doing the paperwork for Costa Rica. Costa Rica is a little bit more strict than Nicaragua, so he wants to make sure that all of our paperwork is translated well and in Spanish, obviously, and that we won't have any issues when we get there. So yeah, I've been meal prepping all day, trying to get everything clean, and we are just about set and ready to go. Except for Compass, of course. He doesn't know. Hola, Dr. Ronell.
Hi. Hello. Hola en español.
Oh, wow.
¿Qué tal? ¿Qué tal? Buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes.
Un saludo.
Okay. Gracias.
Bye.
So that was not as traumatic as we thought. Probably more for Compass, but that was nice to just being able to have the vet visit in a place that he is very comfortable with. He is going to be sore, they said, for 2 days. He's going to be tired today, but nevertheless, we are all compliant and ready to go. It's just nice to be able to get this done, and literally the shots, the visit, him coming out here, it takes half an hour for them to drive from Tapachula to here and back. It's going to be an hour round trip in itself, and it was 1,400 pesos, and that's with the vaccines. That is $70-80 maybe. It takes away the stress of having to take a taxi into town, which that is about 400 pesos, 20 pesos, or yeah, $20 back and forth. So I think that that is ideal, and yeah, it's just less time for us and more time for us to get things ready. So I think that if you guys are ever needing anything when you're here in Tapachula, the vet is on ready, and he knows the marina, he knows the process, he knows what needs to make you compliant for leaving here, going south, and also being in Mexico. So I think it's a win-win for everybody, and super happy that this is done and out of the way, because I was very stressed about making sure that Compass has everything that he needs, because the worst thing that you can ever feel is when you get into a country and they don't want one of your family members.
Are you doing okay?
So he's gonna be a little sore.
Yeah. He's all hanging out with
He
me.
knows something's up.
Marina Chiapas is located on the southernmost port of Mexico in Puerto Madero, so strict protocol is observed with documents and inspections as you transit through this port of call both northbound and southbound. The marina staff is knowledgeable with the process and will guide you through the necessary channels to make sure your paperwork is accurate and complete. The day before you leave, a marina staff member will drive you to the nearby Puerto Madero government offices located in multiple separate buildings scattered throughout the town, to obtain all the required paperwork needed to satisfy the officials for your exit out of Mexico and entry into your next country. Before you are allowed to leave, officials will board your vessel to inspect your documents and search your boat. Hola.
Hola, buenos días.
Sí, sí.
No problema de... No.
No problema.
Dale. Buenos días.
Buenos días.
Hola, buenos días. Muy bonito,
Buenos
¿eh?
días.
Le tomé la
Yeah.
foto.
Buenos días.
¿Cómo están?
Muy bien.
Qué bueno, qué bueno.
Buenos días.
Buenos días.
We take Compass off Basik for this process because they bring a specially trained canine on board to sniff throughout Basik in search of drugs, firearms, and stowaways.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Espero.
Permiso.
Sí.
Sarpe y...
Oh, yeah. Here. Our Zarpe. Our Zarpe.
Registration de boat y passport.
Sí.
Nicaragua.
Sí.
¿El permiso de importación temporal lo tiene?
Oh, the tip. Mhm.
Copy, send el motor.
A motor?
Oh, the
Yeah.
pictures? The
Marca.
pictures?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Marca Detroit,
I just sent it to you.
Volvo, Penta.
Oh, it's Yanmar.
Yeah.
Sí.
Horsepower.
30. Trente.
¿Vale?
Trente. 30. 30.
30.
Oh, Trenta. Sorry. Trenta.
Panel solar. Panel solar, ¿cuánto?
Oh,
Tres cylinders.
Tres personas.
Sí. Y uno perro.
Diesel,
Sí.
¿cuántos galos aproximadamente?
35?
Yeah.
32
Treinta-
galones.
Yeah.
35 y 35.
No, it's liters. So,
Oh, liters. Oh.
one.
Galos o litros, no importa.
Ah.
¿Litros?
No,
35
gallons.
gallons.
¿Cuántos galones? 70 galones.
Sí, total. When all parties are satisfied, your documents are officially stamped and they stand by as you depart.
Todo, Capi.
¿Listo?
¿Sí, listo?
Okay.
A navegar.
Gracias. Photo? Uno? Okay. Yeah.
Hey, Ronnie. Hello.
Can you
Take a
come
quick
on
picture.
board and take a picture of all of us?
Sí.
Yeah. Emma, what do you need? I need you to take a picture.
Can you get it all?
Got everybody?
Okay.
You guys ready?
Yep.
Okay, smile.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Check.
Buen viaje, Capi.
Gracias.
Buen viaje.
Gracias. Gracias.
Hasta luego.
Gracias.
Hasta luego.
Gracias.
Hasta luego. Buen viaje.
Hasta luego. Buen viaje.
Gracias. We're now officially checked out, and when you are checked out, that means they want you to leave. So, yeah, engines are started, and we're about to set off. Thank you. Gracias for everything.
Okay. I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay.